Let's explore the Tables module, the section where you can view, analyze, and manage all the tables in your WordPress database. Here, you'll find every table that exists, those created by WordPress itself, by themes, or by plugins. You can also find tables that belong to other projects, or even junk tables that were left over from previous installations. You can see details such as the number of rows, the size, the storage type, the site it belongs to if you're running a multi-site installation, the overhead, and the belongs to, which we will talk about later in this video. You can sort the table list by any of these columns, for example, by table name or by size to find your largest tables. At the top, you'll notice an orange information zone. This area instantly shows you what deserves attention, like tables that need optimization or repair, tables with an invalid prefix, or tables that haven't been scanned yet. Each message includes a filter link. Clicking it will automatically display only the affected tables. This zone is available in other modules as well and always helps you identify the most important actions at first glance. Just below, you have the Filters bar. It lets you narrow down your table list using several criteria. You can search by name, filter by status to show only tables that require optimization or repair, filter by prefix validity to see those with incorrect prefixes, meaning these tables don't belong to your current WordPress installation. They may come from other WordPress sites or from unrelated projects stored in the same database. You can also filter by size to focus on large tables and by site if you're in a multi-site setup. Once you apply filters, you can hide this bar to free up space. And if you want to go back to the full table view, simply click Reset Filters to restore all tables to display again. Under the filters, you have the preset filters. These give you quick shortcuts to the most common categories: all tables, orphans, plugin tables, theme tables, WordPress tables, and not scanned. Now, let's talk about the Belongs To column, a key feature of this page. Right after installing the plugin, this column will only display data for WordPress core tables and for Advanced Database Cleaner itself. To identify which plugin or theme created the other tables, you'll need to perform a scan. Click Start a Scan for Tables. You can choose between two scan modes: Local Scan, which analyzes your local environment using an advanced detection algorithm, or Full Scan, which also includes a remote step that uses our central server to match your tables with a large, constantly updated database of known plugins and themes. The remote scan is more accurate, but may take longer, especially if your installation contains many tables or plugins. After the scan completes, the Belongs To column is updated with all detected relationships. You can then use the preset filters to quickly view which tables belong to plugins, themes, or WordPress core, and which ones are detected as orphans that don't belong to any known source. Next to each Belongs To entry, you'll find a small More Info icon. Clicking it opens a modal with extra details about that table, showing the known plugins or themes that use it, as well as their current status: active, inactive, or not installed. This data is usually provided by our central server, which analyzes a large database of WordPress add-ons. But in some cases, it can also be detected locally. For example, if the plugin or theme was still installed before running the scan. This means you can sometimes see connections with add-ons you've already uninstalled. For instance, if a table appears as orphan, but the modal shows it's linked to a plugin you previously used, you can confidently confirm that that plugin was the one that created that table. This feature helps you make safer and more informed cleanup decisions, but it's always best to double-check first before deleting anything. Now, let's move to the Bulk Actions menu, located above the table list. These actions apply only to the tables you've selected using the checkboxes on the left. Let's go through them one by one. The scan action lets you rescan only the selected tables to update their belongs to data. This is faster than rescanning the entire database. Next, the Edit Belongs To action lets you manually assign ownership to any table. When you click it, a window appears where you can set the selected table as belonging to a plugin, a theme, WordPress, or mark it as an orphan. If you choose Don't Assign to any category, that table will revert to its original Not Scanned Yet status. You can also enable the option to send this correction anonymously to our server. Doing so helps improve our global detection database and makes future scans even more accurate for all users. You can always show your manually corrected tables by clicking this plus button and enabling Show Manual Corrections Only. When enabled, this displays only the tables you've manually corrected using the Edit Belongs To action. It's very useful when reviewing your manual changes later. The Optimize action reclaims unused space within your tables. It's a safe operation that can slightly improve your database performance. The Repair action fixes damaged or corrupted tables, especially MyISAM ones that may have structural issues. It's quick and doesn't affect your data. The Empty action removes all rows from the selected table but keeps the table's structure intact. This is useful when you want to clear logs or temporary data without deleting the table itself. And finally, the Delete action permanently removes the selected table from your database. Use this carefully and only when you're sure the table is no longer needed. And before we finish, always remember, make a backup of your database before performing any major operation like deleting or emptying tables. Even though the plugin handles operations safely, having a backup ensures you can restore your data if needed.